Tomorrow,
Yeah.
we're going to have a whole show all about it.
Yes, we do. I hope you can join us.
We don't know if the clouds might get out of the way a little bit for us.
Yeah, I think they will. Kind of like today in the past couple days, you know, we'll see the clouds in the morning. They kind of break up a little bit in the afternoon. So I'm hoping that'll be the case tomorrow. We are going to have some clouds at least. And in fact, the European forecast, you can see this is for tomorrow at eclipse time. It actually has a few showers over parts of Louisiana. In fact, it has more rain over Louisiana than anywhere else. Note that those of you who are traveling to, or probably already have traveled, or maybe you know someone who is traveling to a different spot in the U.S. to see the eclipse, it really looks like parts of the Midwest will be okay. And then the farther kind of north you go, this model has Maine quiet, but it has a lot of clouds over Texas and nearby spots in Arkansas and other spots a little farther to the north. Switching to another forecast, this is the GFS, kind of shows the same thing, a little clearer, really far out to the northeast, the Midwest, some pretty clear spots, but then it also keeps most of Texas and into Arkansas with the clouds and into Louisiana and really spots off to our east as well. So for us, we are thinking mostly cloudy, but I do think and I hope that there will be some spots during that time where we see, you know, the blue sky coming out and we start to see that eclipse, even if some clouds move back in a few minutes. Solar eclipse timeline for us here in New Orleans. It gets going just before 12:30 p.m. It will be just over 80% coverage or obscuration, and that will happen at 1:49 p.m. So really the 1 p.m. hour is the key, and then the partial eclipse ends at 3:09 p.m. I actually remember though for the 2017 eclipse, it wasn't really such a big deal after the maximum had happened. People kind of watched for a little bit longer and then continued doing other things. So eventually, of course, we will see the sun come out at its full strength again. As I was saying yesterday, temperatures can drop a little bit during the eclipse because so much of the sun light and radiation is not reaching us. So you might notice it kind of cools down a little bit, and then we will be probably warming right back up. But unlike that 2017 eclipse, which was in the 90s in August, this one, at least, our highs are only expected around 80. And getting into our current weather, we're close to 80. Our high temperatures were right there in that range today. Most of us in the 70s to about 80 at this point. Winds a little bit breezy, actually, up to about 15 plus miles per hour in some spots. And of course, all from the southeast, bringing in that little bit more muggy feel that I'm sure you felt today. We still have clouds streaming over us from the west. Hour by hour, we're looking for mostly cloudy skies and our temperatures just dropping off through the 70s. And then tonight, our low temperatures won't be quite as cool. Really, last night they weren't super chilly, but we'll be even a little bit above that tonight. North and south of Lake Pontchartrain, we're looking for middle to upper 60s. And then tomorrow on your Monday, we are expecting our temperatures to once again get into the 80-degree range, and that is expected to happen, of course, in the afternoon. Mostly cloudy skies, maybe a few showers, and models actually have a little bit more rain than previously. Still not a whole lot of rain. I think maybe a few of those spotty showers, and a bit breezy. Winds tomorrow too from the south up to about 15 or 18 miles per hour. Here we are starting tonight and then moving through the overnight hours. This is tomorrow by about 10 a.m. Couple of stray little areas of some really light rain or maybe a couple sprinkles that will be possible. Moving through the day again, this is the maximum time. So again, this isn't perfect, but you can see there will be some breaks here and there. I'm really hoping that we'll have a break long enough and, you know, decent enough for us to feel like we did see the partial eclipse. For us, the maximum again is at 1:49. This is tomorrow evening. And now moving into Tuesday, we continue with the clouds. We stay about the same temperatures, highs around 80 once again on Tuesday, mostly cloudy, and our rain chance not very high. But Wednesday, things change. In fact, we're already outlined for a risk of severe weather on Wednesday. We're talking about maybe a few damaging wind gusts, maybe some hail, and can't rule out a couple of isolated tornadoes. This is an early outlook. There's still several days, so we'll keep you updated, of course, as we get more information, and especially about the timing. Right now, the models are showing maybe as early as the morning. Some don't have it until late morning, and then into the afternoon, and probably wrapping up at some point in the afternoon and leaving us drier for the evening and night. How much rain? Maybe a quick 2 to 3 inches for some spots. That means a little street flooding isn't out of the question. And yes, we will be watching that severe risk on Wednesday. So of course, we'll have much more coming up for you, but I would highlight Wednesday as the active weather day. And then just in time for French Quarter Fest, couldn't have planned it any better, I think. We get sunshine, a breeze, cooler weather, less humid air, and the forecast through the weekend continues nice too.
Man, that looks like a beautiful stretch of weather next week. The best team in women's college basketball completes an undefeated season with a national title.